I mean, that's
Here we go, Dcroft versus your boy Fancy. 2-1-4 coming straight up out of Dallas. Dcroft is, of course, the Seahawks reigning championship. Fancy is, of course, the Dallas Cowboys, and we got a good game. Dcroft is using that good old New England Patriots playbook. Fancy is inside
early in the tournament.
that
Probably
Oakland
not
Raiders playbook or LA Raiders playbook. Let's see what we got here. All right,
finals hurt
looks like
so
Fancy's
bad.
coming out here in 3 receivers is very strong.
You see it in
Dcroft's face.
You can see how motivated he is. The passion he plays with, the intensity.
We got a lot of good plays on that one. Let's check that out. All right, we're gonna get that motion. We're gonna get that motion out and up. It looks like he's using. Is he using? Who's his quarterback?
Fancy spent in the lab in the last week working on sort of punt, late game clock.
Who's his quarterback? Is it Gannon? Because it looks like he's using that.
Oh, that was rough.
All right, he got Deshaun Watson. Okay,
you gotta give Fancy credit because that is not an easy thing to bounce
back. All right, looks like Dcroft on that one-step meta.
He did, and he was able
nice
to
little stop and go there by Barry, but Dcroft got good run defense.
First here in that Las Vegas
Hot route master and gunslinger on my man Deshaun Watson. He spent a lot of AP on that, but
he switched to Deshaun Watson in this last week. One of only 2 guys in the tournament that's going to use him. So we'll see if maybe he has a little bit more ability.
He doesn't have a lot of Kims on his receivers. He's going to rely on better route techniques and better schemes to get open. Looks like he's going to run a lot of crossing routes on his one tech. Okay, he got a lot of receivers open right now. Hits my man Waller down the sideline with a bullet.
Scott Cole would want me to refer to
Deshaun Watson. I see Fancy.
Tiger.
So this 3 receiver set is extremely strong against the one-step meta, man. It's a lot of routes in here that are really hard to jam, especially if you have gunslinger on there and hot route master. Looks like he's gonna hot route that in and out up. Okay, there we go. It looks like he switched back to zone. He got X wide open.
That's a dangerous throw. It's good. Randy Moss is making people look absolutely silly out there.
Between 2 Seahawks defenders.
Oh my goodness, you see Fancy with the smirk. He takes a shot, and I'm talking about a shot down the field early, and it pays off in double coverage. Randy Moss comes up with a spectacular catch.
Randy.
I feel like the Cowboys tweet right there fueled Fancy to a touchdown. I feel like that was the mojo he needed. What a way to kick off this game.
My gosh.
What a start.
Here we go.
Dcroft got to be sick about that.
Dcroft's going to come out. Dcroft is very methodical with his drives, all right? Dcroft is very methodical with his drives.
Let's take a look at our Snickers replay. It's our dot replay.
Dcroft likes to space it out, all right? What Dcroft's going to come out and do, he likes to space it out. They're talking over me. EA's talking over me right now. I feel some type of way about that.
He hits him with a little smirk at the end.
Dcroft is very methodical with his drives, man. He's gonna come out. He's gonna make sure he spaces out your DBs. He's gonna have a lot of different motions. A lot of plays are gonna look exactly the same, but different route combinations, man. We're super excited to see what Dcroft has in store for us today.
Got a little love. Second and 8 for Dcroft.
All right, we are back. We had a little bit of audio issues, but we're back up in here, man, making sure you guys can hear me. Hopefully.
Last year against Kiv, coming down to overtime.
Hopefully we're good now and you guys can hear. We're gonna do a little sound check.
Against Kiv in that final, and what he was able to do against 49er, even against Penguins, that's been, I think, where we've seen the most improvement for Dcroft is on the defensive side of the ball.
Great point. He looked phenomenal. You know, the turbo rushes he had against Kiv, then the performance against Niner.
All right, sounds like the sound is good. We are back to go. All right, here goes Dcroft out here in the New England Patriots playbook. As you can see, he does have wide open, but looks like he's just going to take off with Gannon here. It's very smart. Go ahead and hot route my man up the field. Make sure the defender has to cover him. Then we're going to go ahead and take off with Rich Gannon. Now, hot route master inside the New England Patriots playbook is a problem. It's a really good ability to have, especially out of that wide trips Pats. Great playbook. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that route before. Okay, what you got for us today, Dcroft? Look like he switched up his audibles a little bit. Ruckus, what's good, my man? Okay, in and out. We got a little post. Comeback. Nice little comeback. I like it.
TNC without some curl routes.
So that, like I said, that gun wide off trips pass is a staple of Dcroft's offense. He's been running it for years now. I love to see his combinations that he plays out of this particular playbook. I'm excited to see what he draws up here, especially against this one-step meta, especially against the one-step. We got a lot of crossers here, and then we had a post behind. Looks like he's got to switch into zone. He does have RB wide open, but he too far across the field. Ooh, a roughing the passer call on top of the Dottie down the sideline. I like it. It looks like Dcroft ran those underneath crosses so that wheel route by the running back can get open. To see those crosses that come over by the running back actually pull down the zone. So Dcroft did read that he ran zone, audible to that route, and made sure he'd get that wheel route off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What you running, Dcroft? What you got for us? Come back. He's just gonna hit him with the comeback. Looks like. I like it. I like it with the curl routes.
Making the little plays here for Dcroft, picking up 8.
Love the route combo right there. Fancy with straight man-to-man. Dcroft's got a drag underneath. Then he's got.
I love it.
Where Fancy has to watch. Then he has that curl route one-on-one with the low pass.
Gotta love Dcroft. He's got the TNC.
We got a tight end motion here. Nice little run. First time, that's something to be mindful of. That's the first time I've seen him motion his tight end, and it was a run. So I wonder if he's going to call a play again off of that later on down in the game with another motion by his tight end.
He is a true representative of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he's a diehard Cowboys fan. He's been trying to get to.
All right, he has his wheel route again. I wonder if he's going to do the pull down. He is running the out route, so the out route would pull down any purple route. So let's see what happens here. We do get that purple route pull down, and he was wide open on the wheel route, and Dcroft missed him. Oh my gosh, what a great route combination by Croft, and he just took his eyes off of it a little too fast. He had a wide open.
Position here in this final 8 ball
oh man, he had a perfect pocket too, man. He did. He had wide open. Dcroft's coming out in that 3-3-5 wide. Good run defense. Great run defense. Dcroft's had good run defense all of this MCS Club Championship. He's been doing really good against the run. Fancy again coming out in that 3 wide. Let me see. What's he gonna run here? It looks like he's just running the same play with just different route combinations by a hot route master. Extremely smart by him.
That interception he threw was in the game plan.
He has B wide open. Throw out a sack. Oh, he gets to throw out a sack animation. And Dion has it. Is he going to return it? This prime time? Okay. Hey, change of events. Change of events, people.
We knew it was going to be this type of battle. These guys having to think outside the box. Dcroft brings the pressure off the inside and the right side, forces Fancy to throw out a sack, and Dcroft now can capitalize in the red zone.
Throw out a sack, the worst 4 words for a Madden player.
Man, that throw out a sack animation is probably the worst animation of this year by far, man. I cannot stand that animation.
You have the Puget Sound in the Seattle area.
All right, what are we going to get here? All right, Dcroft. He had that out route, though, man. He really had it.
Second down. Randy Moss motion over to the right side.
He has Moss. He has Moss. Touchdown, Randy Moss down the middle of the field. Dcroft again with the great spacing, man.
He has the throw that Fancy made, but it was just as effective.
Come on.
What a dot from Dcroft.
What a dot, man.
Up the seam. He had the high-low read. Fancy watched it.
That was a great read. Great read by Dcroft.
Come on.
I saw it, man. I saw it.
Zone 2 feet down, and we have a tie ball game.
Randy Moss is a problem. If you don't have Randy Moss, make sure you go get Randy Moss. He is a problem.
Pizza Hut Stadium, back and forth we go. Fancy with the
ooh, don't hit me so hard, Daddy. Ooh. It was just he ran man, and he just didn't have anybody on Moss.
He loves to motion over that seam route to Randy.
Come on.
That's
stop now.
Laser and
here we go.
Showing that emotion that he's known for.
He has Dcroft has great run defense, man. Great run defense by Dcroft.
He starts to feel it, gets that fuel going, and now.
All right, Fancy, don't feel bad. It's tied up, baby. It's tied up. It's just second half. It's just second half.
Deshaun Watson. In the shotgun, he'll take the snap. 3-man rush. Dcroft.
It's a nice little out route. That's a long throw, though. That's a really long throw.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 for Fancy.
All right, what are we gonna pull out? What are we gonna pull out the box here, Fancy? 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. You're coming out with the trips tight end again. What are we gonna do here? I'm surprised I haven't seen anything from the running back yet. He does have Barry. We haven't seen any Texas route. Maybe he's just leaving him in for blocking. We get the motion. Another out route.
On the inside.
Oh, he has to be wide open. Oh, he didn't have to be wide open. Got me. He got me, man. George, what's up, man? How are you doing? My day is doing well. Thank you for coming by the stream. Appreciate the love, my guy. Just announcing the game here between Dcroft, my favorite pick for the MCS Championship for clubs, and your man Fancy here.
To bring that heat, forcing Fancy to make quick decisions. We saw it force the turnover on the last drive.
All right, he finally runs that text route, but everything is bagged. Everything is bagged. Big sack by Khalil Mack right there, man. That takes him all the way back to 2nd and 21. Jeez.
That was one of the quickest block sheds I've seen. Khalil Mack just came off that so fast within like 3 seconds. He only rushed 2 guys right there.
I think he calls a timeout there because he's not really happy with what he saw. Maybe he wants to get into a better play, but he only has 1 timeout left in this half. Let's see if that comes back and bites him on a late drive. Okay, looks like he's also going to try to take advantage of his wheel route. Oh my gosh, look at that pressure by Dcroft. My gosh.
Oh boy.
Man, that pressure. He's going to have to pick that up. He's going to have to pick that up.
Pressure onto Fancy. Can Fancy handle this pressure? Step up in the
He's going to have to pick it up.
3rd and 20.
You got Deshaun Watson, man. You got to get out that pocket. That's a good pressure bot. He's not sending it this time. There you go. He's not sending it. Oh, he's wide open. Oh my gosh. Doing good, bro. Just chilling out, making some Spotify playlists. Man, what's on your Spotify playlist? Let me know.
That was scary right there. He had him earlier too and just waited, didn't throw it.
Fancy is going to go for it here on 4th and 4. With the pressure that Dcroft is sending. Excuse me, guys.
Upset about these block sheds. Dcroft is
with the pressure that Dcroft is sending, I am a little bit scared. It looks like he's going to send it from the right here. We don't know if he's going to drop it. I think he's going to send it. I think he sends the pressure here because Fancy has not handled it well. And we're going to get, oh, he gets it off. The pressure's coming. He picks it up. He's wide open. First down. Hey, Steve Smith. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him, Fancy. Cool under pressure. Cool under pressure.
Picked it up, and Dcroft's user fell, so it really messed up his whole defense. And Fancy takes advantage.
Here we go. Dcroft looks like he's sitting that heat again one more time. If he blocks, if he sends 4, he might be a sack. All right, he doesn't send him. He doesn't send him. He's wide open. Fancy keeps his feet in. Nice little stop and go there. First down.
Feet in bounds, picking up another 14 and. You see Dcroft, he was very emotional to start this drive. He was feeling confident, but a couple first downs. Fancy's really put the brakes on that.
Yeah,
Fancy's just going to take it to 2 minutes right here. I think that's really smart. Go ahead and take it to the 2 minutes. You don't have 3 timeouts. Just go ahead and try to run as much clock off as you possibly can. Very smart veteran move there by Fancy.
7-all the score.
We knew this was going to be a battle. These two guys know each other so well.
Oh, he might try to hit the seam route. Nope, he's gonna let him motion all the way over. Okay, what we got here, Fancy? What you got for me? A wide open. Dotty dot dot. Let's go. Touchdown.
It's Darren Waller.
I saw him. A wide open. Croft came off of him. Croft probably should have carried him, man, but muscle memory told him to come off. If Croft probably would have carried him, probably would have got a sack there, man. Good job by Fancy, man. Good job by Fancy. We got a game here, fellas. We got a game.
Into the end zone. What a response by young Fancy.
And now with a bit
this one got Brockhampton, Anderson Paak, Chance Miller, Daniel Caesar, etc. Hey, man, that's a nice little playlist right there. Yeah, I think he had him. I think he had him. I think he had it bagged. All right, it's 14-17. Croft has the ball. 3 timeouts starting on his 25.
He takes advantage and goes up 14-7.
1st and 10.
He can't get out from the 1 step. He throws that away there. It looked like it was pretty much bagged. I don't think he had the route combination that he wanted there. So smartly, Dcroft throws that one out of bounds.
Running out of the U-trips as opposed to the trips tight end.
Yes, he's the only person. He was the only person in the final 32 running that U-trips formation.
Okay. Ooh, I thought he had Moss there. It looked like he had Moss. Maybe he would have low threw it to him, but he doesn't end up getting that sack, taking him back to 3rd and 16.
Fancy dialed in, knows exactly what Dcroft wants to go to in this U-trips formation.
You put my prediction in for the Super Bowl? Hey, man, you might win a lot of money. Tom Brady all the way.
Over to the right side.
Okay, he gets him wide open.
3-man rush.
Oh, we couldn't get him, though. Couldn't get him. Fancy did a good job going back and making sure he covered that crosser route. As you can see, a lot of stuff was bagged. That 1 step was right on top of everything.
what does he do here? He's going to bring out the punt unit, play some defense.
Big decision right here. Decision time, and he's going to go ahead and trust his defense.
That was a big decision by Fancy last drive to go ahead and go 4 for 4. It ended up turning it into 7 points. Let's see if he can turn this into going up by 2 before half. Remember, he only has 1 timeout. Fancy got lucky that first TD. I don't know there, Tron, man. That was a dot, bro. Between 2 people.
Madden Club Championship for a chance to see your tweet on the broadcast. We'll also be selecting
okay, Croft, what you got for us?
Items made up of some of the top players from the remaining 4 AFC teams. And Twitch chat, be sure to stay active.
Looks like he's only rushing 2 here.
Randomly chosen viewers.
Yeah, we only get a rush of 2 with a late rush. Okay, we got 3. He's wide. Oh man, that little playmaker it has turned into a problem, man. Playmaker has turned into the one-step beater, bro. If you don't have a playmaker on your quarterback, you might want to go get it. You might want to go get it.
With no man on him, he's got a zone. He's got a deep zone behind it. Fancy has that quick out route to Moss if he takes it.
Okay, wise open. He can't get him to pull down. He does try anyway. If he could have got him to come down, though. If he could have got him to come down. You're taking Dcroft. I'm taking him too.
Yeah,
I'm definitely taking Dcroft too.
It looked like he had a step on him with the crossing route versus man, but then the throw was kind of bad, and then Dcroft was able to make a swat. So a real 50-50 ball. Fancy's fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
2nd and 10. Sanders on the left tip out of the shotgun.
Okay.
Sean Watson.
I think it's bagged. I think it might be bagged. Okay, you got X. Woo, that's too far.
Had X late.
He had X a little late, but he still made a great play to Steve Smith. Get that first down. I thought I honestly thought, ooh, that's a tongue twister. I thought Steve Smith was going to actually run back over to the left side. I think Croft thought the same thing. But Fancy's doing he's moving the ball right now. He's moving the ball. Croft is breathing a little hard, but I think you got this. Calm down, Croft. Calm down. Calm down. Dcroft lives next to your city? Dope. Where's he from? Oh, he gets a flag here. That's not what you want to see. Oh, that's not what you want to see.
8-9 yards outside of field goal range.
You don't want to take a delay right there when you're so close to field goal range, man. All right, here we go.
Steve Smith's been big for Fancy on this drive.
Little out and up, see if he can beat that one step.
Carolina Panther.
Out and up. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, what a bro. Fancy is out here throwing a little bit of dots. He picks up the blitz by Croft and then makes a great throw down the middle of the field.
It looked like the pocket was kind of collapsing. Not a lot of airspace, but Fancy finds a little area, steps up.
He stayed in that pocket so well. So well. Oh, what you got here? What you got here, Fancy? Okay. Stay in that pocket. I see you want to take off. I see you.
I mean, this is all day.
Bad. Fancy's pocket presence was amazing right there. I thought he maybe had X coming wide open. Maybe he didn't see him. But I thought he had X coming.
He can still go in bounds. A lot of time left, but you want to be careful.
He has at least 3 more plays, bearing that he gets out of bounds. Maybe 5 if he gets out of bounds on both. He still has his timeout, 33 seconds. The average football plays about 4, so we'll see what he can do here. Okay. Texas route. Looks like he has, sacks here. He got to call that timeout. Is he going to call the timeout? Okay, so he probably has. Okay, smart. Go ahead and go up 2 possessions here. I like it. Croft doesn't have any timeouts. You only have 1 timeout left. No need to force it. Get greedy. It's 3rd down. Just go ahead and take your points. I like it. Smart move. Smart move. A lot of people would have been aggressive there. Maybe throw the pick. But going up 10 points right now is big. It's really big. Let's go ahead and cut to halftime, and we will be back.
He's looking tough right now.
All right, we are back in second half, and we got Dcroft versus your boy Fancy. Dcroft gets the ball at half. Looks like he's going to run that 5-6 trap there. He has 4 rushes for -2 yards, tripping over his own offensive lineman. We all know rushing is not what Dcroft came here to do. He wants to laser. He wants to spread that thing out. He is 2nd and 13 right now. Let's see what he draws up. He has that speed demon. Scary Terry. Let's see what he got. Now, I like this route by Moss. I love the route by Moss. He does actually get Scary Terry wide open. Okay, this might be a foot race. This might be about stick skills. What we got here? Okay, good tackle.
Keep talking. You're good. It wasn't a touchdown. Keep going.
No.
Pavin's your favorite to win the whole tournament? Man, if Dcroft loses, bro, I might have to go with Pavin.
Fancy's doing a good job utilizing the S post out of trips tight end. There's a post that gets underneath the 2-man under, so if you have both your kind of safeties and deep blues, it's getting in there. So he hit that against Dcroft. And Dcroft's mixing in the zone. He's doing a good job mixing in the zone. His man and zone look literally identical, so Fancy's doing an amazing job picking it up. On the touchdown, he jumped at the playmaker, which is essentially what they're all just trying to do. They're trying to get you to jump at the playmaker, and then he threw the post over top. So it's just a chess match right now. These guys are both crazy, crazy good.
I feel like they got like 8 chessboards going on right now. TD Barrett hopping in.
All right, a little word from my man TD Barrett. Here we go. Back into the game. We're going to do a little flip here. I do think that maybe flipping the coverage might be the thing that Croft needs to do. You do still get a little bit of a formation advantage. Here we go, and there we go with the formation advantage. I think we'll see Croft flip a little bit more now. I think we'll see him flip a little bit more.
Great little run right there to get 8 yards, get it down to
Wesley is tough though. Yeah. Didn't he almost lost last time, didn't he? I think he almost caught an L and he like squeaked it out in the end. It was against who was it against? Your boy. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. What are we running here? Are we gonna get wide? We gonna get wide with Bo? We gonna get wide with Bo? Get wide with Bo? Yeah, here we go. Touchdown, Dcroft.
Bo Jackson.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
Too easy. When you have that much space on the edge,
tackle, man.
Doesn't matter who's running the ball. That one's a walk-in touchdown.
That was a good drive. That was a really good drive by your man Dcroft. Majorly capped off by Scary Terry with that big play by Randy Moss and Scary Terry crossing over midfield, confusing that corner. Let's see what we can do. I think we'll see more play flipping by Dcroft coming up in his 2nd and 3rd possession, in the 3rd and 4th. Well, we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get here.
Replay. It's Bo Jackson just walking in. I mean, listen, there's no need for a lot of replay. It's pretty easy. Just run a stretch.
Hey, Bo Jackson, you the man, bro. All right, here we go. Again, Dcroft's defense looks exactly the same. You have to figure out when he's running the blues, when he's running the purples. He's covering it. It looks like X didn't carry. He has B wide open, but he chooses X instead all the way down the field. He has all day in this pocket. All day in the pocket. And I'll tell you one thing about man. Man is not effective when you got all day to cover. I can't cover forever. Eventually, we got to get a sack. The longer you got to cover, the worse man becomes.
These guys are just putting on a show.
Dots after dots by your boy Fancy. Okay.
Steve Smith, something to
know. A subtle little first down there by your man Fancy to Steve Smith getting across that middle.
Yeah, he's got that double me lit up. It could be very dangerous here, especially when you get into that red zone.
Yo, Randy Moss is a problem. He's a problem.
Take it. You see right there, he's motioning over for that out and up route. Dcroft
Randy Moss says, "Throw me the football."
Fancy sees that, then he has a crossing route underneath that, fires it in there for a first.
12th overall pick in the 2017 draft, Deshaun Watson. On first and
good coverage by your man. So that was actually really good coverage by Dcroft. You saw that the playmaker was coming back across. If Dcroft was not there, that would have been an easy dot underneath, but Dcroft had it covered. We only had 3 receiver routes. Good job by your man Dcroft. Great defensive play. Yogi Bear, my team is lit. Give me some of them cards, Yogi. My team is trash.
17-14. 2nd and 10.
I may or may not have brought coins. Hey, man, we won't tell nobody. We won't tell nobody.
In the gun trips tight end.
All right, gun trips tight end. Looks like we have Moss coming open. We have Steve Smith. Oh, Dion, you got to catch them picks. Dion, you got to catch them picks. Maybe a little meal. Hey, man, a little meal, a lot of meal. You got to do what you got to do to get that team right. Oh, the stick. Oh, my gosh, the stick. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
That's twice now that's happened.
Oh my.
Anyways, carry on. Touchdown for Fancy.
Oh no, I was saying well, Dcroft adjusted. He started putting his right safety in an inside third, which is why Fancy was trying to motion over a stop and go, like a kind of a stop out and up.
Is that how you feel today, Fancy? Is that how you feel?
In his head was adjusting. It was cool to watch.
I got 96 Allen because I powered him up to 97 Williams. Nice, bro. I gotta get my team right, man. I gotta get the Stephon Diggs is a problem. All right, Dcroft, what you got for us, man? Let me see that passing attack, baby. Let me see that passing attack.
Feels like out of these shotgun formations.
You got a nice little run there. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, he runs into his lineman again. He probably would have been off down the sidelines there. He knows it. That was a good run. That was a great run. The safety was blocked. If he didn't get caught by that safety or that offensive line, I think he would have been gone. He's going to run that cross route by Scary Terry again here. Looks like he's going to motion Scary Terry, have him. Oh, no, he's going to run the fade with him this time. The only thing, it's weird. It's a weird route. Okay, so we got to cover 2 look. We got to cover 2 look. Yeah.
I got to say, I hope he can't hear us.
The Bills O-line is trash. Yeah, man, it is. Absolutely.
It's the real fun. Every time User hops in here, it's mostly slander. He's usually yelling a lot. I like this change in dynamic.
I do too.
All right, we get the motion route. We have 2 corner routes, which I have not seen him run yet.
He's always talking trash to us. He's so entertaining.
Okay, Randy Moss with the turn up. I see you, Randy.
With Fancy teaming up with Kid to take out Dcroft. I mean, oh my goodness, that is phenomenal stuff by TD Barrett. You can tell he's been inside.
And I ain't got 50-50 Bills players yet, so I can't use a good old line. The Bills players are just subs.
Is that what we're looking at?
Hashtag TD Schefter.
You gotta show me. You gotta send me a picture of that theme team, man.
Might be the move.
Get that.
Looks like we're gonna try to get a little. Okay, Randy Moss actually beats the jam here, but Dion does catch up. Just gonna throw that away. Fancy is doing. So this is what Fancy's doing. Fancy is protecting the lead. He has switched his defense to go ahead and start protecting the lead. He wants to make Dcroft drive down the field and use up as much time as possible. He's making sure there's no deep routes given up. He's keeping those 2 safeties deep. There we go. Yeah, Dcroft. I see you.
Oh my God, he actually can't
Flashback Robert Woods. I got John Brown and flashback Robert Woods.
It's presented by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. 24-14. The Cowboys club champ with the lead, but Dcroft knocking on the door.
Oh boy, you talk about stick work. Woo, that was nasty.
That was 2 very good displays of stick work right there, man. My gosh.
Gets to the outside. Now he's cooking in business.
Oh, he has to pull.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's tough.
That was a tough read because he had people open for a small second, but running that Watson back in, or running his receiver back across the field actually covered that post route. That was tough.
It's been very difficult for him to get anything going. He had that one big play to Moss, but now getting closer to this red zone, he really has to punch this in.
Oh, he might get this here. He doesn't get it. Oh my gosh. I would like to see Croft come back to that wheel route by the corner. I think he might have it, but I think Fancy is actually running way more like man-to-man with 2 over top, so it's tough to run that wheel route. Is better against zone.
On that fade right there, and it just wasn't doing, and then there was nothing else after that.
3rd and 10.
Okay, here we go. We're back to the wheel, but we're gonna run something deep underneath it. All right, here we go.
Fancy brought the heat. Perry catches it.
Oh boy, I think Dcroft go ahead, take the 3 here, go down by 1 possession, and try to get a stop and see what you can do. Incognito is my left tackle. I powered him up, maxed out his Bills chemistry. I didn't know Incognito was a Bills. I thought he was Oakland Raiders.
Time to dial it up. Like you said, he's been straight man-to-man coverage all game long. He dials it up. And then an underrated play by Dcroft. He checked it down, but he ran out of bounds to save as much time as possible. So he was able to stop the clock, kick the field goal, and now plenty of time here to get on defense and try to get a stop.
Takes the knee in the end zone. He'll take it to the 25-yard line. That's where Fancy will look to close this game out.
Nice, nice. What's your overall? All right, Fancy, this is the game-winning drive right here. If you could take the clock out, if you could score one more time, this might be game-winning drive. Okay, okay, Fancy. Okay, Fancy. Don't you make me fall out my chair again.
Madden competitive gaming, it's returning to ESPN2. The conclusion of the Madden
really, I didn't know that.
Championship will air live tomorrow. Tomorrow, mark your calendars, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Somebody is going to win $150,000 and that prestigious.
Somebody's going to win $150,000 and it is not your favorite YouTuber. Me. I'm your favorite YouTuber.
Heard of the Slenderman? Let's bring in the Slenderman.
All right, here we go.
It's one great user.
Oh yeah, I thought it away.
Are you afraid TD Bear's taking your job? Because he's been hopping in here. We've been having a great time. What have you been doing? Did your wife make you some dinner? Is that what happened?
No, I've just been sitting back enjoying TD go to work. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is his first time on. He's doing a great job. Listen, y'all are not about to make me hate on him because he's out here doing a great job with the analysts, okay? Somebody else got to get on.
I love one great
user.
It's
okay, TD. I don't mind shining the light.
Okay, B.
Got in Clef and Trey Day over here. I hear you chirping in the back.
Clef, that's who it was. It was Clef. Clef the guy.
You're not about to make him my nemesis, all right? It's not about to happen. Me and him got too many YouTube videos coming out, all right?
He's just helping you with the lifting. 24-17 right now, Fancy and Dcroft. Are you surprised at all at how this game has gone so far, or is this sort of how you expect it?
I'm surprised. I'm hella surprised right now.
Playing great defense, and Dcroft, to be honest, you know, sometimes you can see yourself being stubborn, staying in the offense because it's worked for numerous years in a row. And I feel like
Fancy with this work on the sticks is a problem, bro.
Because he's running the same concepts that you would normally see in trips tight end, just in a different formation. I feel like maybe if he was using this offense and not being stubborn, running is something that he's been used to and running for the past 2-3 years.
I don't know, bro. I think you have in this game right here. You have to stay in your offense unless you just have unless you just got something that you ain't never that you know with some heat. I don't know, bro. It's tough changing your offense.
Every one of Fancy's drive, you know, the drop interception.
Fancy is a problem on these sticks right now, bro.
You know,
he is getting it done with the cutback.
You know, getting the lucky breaks where the ball is not, you know, turning up in Dcroft's hand, and he's able to still stay up above him and get some points.
He's eating his clock too. I wish he was taking. I really wish he was taking a little bit more time off the clock. Right now he's snapping at 12 seconds. I think that's way too fast.
Dcroft has no answer for this run, TD.
Yo,
absolutely no answer for this run. I mean,
this cutback by Fancy is insane. I don't even understand it right now. It is insane.
Inside zone. Dcroft has absolutely no answer. I think he's at 6 rushes, 77 yards, and most of those runs have come from the second half.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I wish he was taking a little bit more time off, because at this point you're going in. At this point you're going in. You didn't have to run a play there. Now it's 3rd down. And if he would have taken more time off the clock, we wouldn't be in this situation. But he picks us up. This could be game. If he picks us up, this could literally be game.
Is that your best chance to win this game?
I mean, on 3rd and inches here, I'm stacking the line. I'm trying to get a hit stick in the backfield.
That might be it. That might be it, guys. If he kicks his field goal, that's game.
The second half, and right now,
Fancy switching his run play here to something a little more powerful. He's dropping down to I formation. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. I know he's not gonna throw that bubble. I would probably stay. I would stay. Go back to it.
But I mean, it's looking rough right now for Dcroft. Fancy in complete control. Now it's going to come down to, you said, he needs a little Bugatti Bugs magic. Can he get that field goal block potentially here? Can he maybe cause a fumble on one of these plays? If you're Fancy, you got to.
Oh, he's out. He's gone. That's the first. That's game. That's game.
That'll do it.
That will do it. Congratulations to Fancy. That's it. That's game. I'm taking my knees. I'm taking my knee. I'm taking my field goal, and we getting out of here. We getting on the bus. We celebrating. Congratulations to the dude, Fancy, man. He could beat a lot of people with that offense, bro. But he beat one of the best in Dcroft. This is a great game. It's a great game, man. This is the first time I've seen Dcroft be quiet. It's also the first time I've seen his offense really be shut down. Congrats, Fancy, man. You did it, bro. Congrats to that man.
Is this a little
crazy
from the Kiver? Labbing up Fancy? Getting a little Crazy. Revenge on the man who knocked him out of the clubs.
Listen, I think that's a storyline we have to talk about. How can Fancy just call up Dcroft's arch nemesis?
Nuts.
The Kiver,
That's
one of
crazy.
the best players in the world, the guy that goes to war with Dcroft year in and year
out. The Bills' defense is good. The Bills' offense is actually really like New England Patriots.
I'm taking a delay this time, guys. I'm taking a delay.
Fancy calls him up and says, help me out.
Oh, my God.
And Fancy says, I'm not doing it again. I'll take the delay. It's fine.
Oh man. You got to think that's still haunting him to this day.
I might be a lucky player.
Special teams.
Special team will do it, man. Special team will do it.
Dcroft, TD, I mean, another great run in a tournament, really establishing himself as somebody that is not just like a sleeper. This is not a spoiler in the tournament. This is one of the guys that should be considered
a great game, man.
He enters one of these MCS tournaments.
Great game.
No doubt about it. I mean, look at the run he made last year. Really came onto the scene last year strong. Another impressive performance. Listen,
great game.
Make the final 8 of this tournament. He did that. Dcroft, one of the favorites now. Every tournament he enters. But Fancy, what a performance! And the interesting thing is calling up Kiv to help him out. That's crazy.
Ty,
great game, man. Inspirational game.
Losing's never fun. Does it make it any easier when at least you're losing to a crewmate? You're seeing somebody that you know and you lab with moving on, or does it all just suck? Period. Like
I think he has Kim's on his kicker.
It doesn't matter who it is.
That's why.
Like you said, it sucks. It hurts in the moment. I know a week from now, after Dcroft kind of washes this away, he's gonna be rooting for his guy Fancy, no doubt about it.
GG's, man. Good game, man. Good game.
Fancy and Jay
great game, bro.
Battle in the final.
Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It's your boy DJ Chef. We out here. Peace.